Please stand for the playing of the national anthem of Jamaica. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time anywhere in the world, the Miss Kingston and St. Andrew Festival Queen Contestants 2025.
What a difference this girl makes. She's got the whole place shaking like an earthquake. And the turning and hearts are yearning, and every man's thinking the same thing. When she walks through, she makes you wanna follow. When she talks, you forget about his sorrow. She's got a cute little face and curves in her waist. And girl, what a heat in the place. 'Cause you got a body that's burning, a cute little body that's a burning. Personality and grace and style. Girl, you got the place going wild, yeah.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, you got me growing for you. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, you got me barking too. So tell me, pretty baby, just what should I do? 'Cause I can take the pressure when you're passing through. Your sexy body when you pass by, girl, me hypnotize. Me body shiver to your figure and your dreamy eyes. In every way, I got to say, you give me the vibes. To have a girl like you, I could never compromise.
What a pleasure when she's dancing. She's in a class by herself, she keeps on doing things to make you feel that you could never be free. And wow, she's got the whip appeal, yeah. When she moves, she makes you wanna hold her. When she grooves, you just can't control her. She's got a style of her own, she makes it roll and grow. Oh, I wanna take you home, yeah. You got a body that's burning, a cute little body that's a burning. Personality, grace and style. Girl, you got the place going wild, yeah.
Hello, Miss Cutie Cutie, you're doing something to me. And one of them days I would want me and you get it to me. They say that love is blind, in a fit their mind. If me never look at you, me wouldn't find. Cock-a-doodle-doo, you got me crowing for you. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, you got me barking too. So tell me, pretty baby, just what should I do? 'Cause I can take the pressure when you're passing through.
'Cause you dabba-dabba-doo. Skoo-dabba-dabba-dabba-doo-ba. Skoo-ba-da-doo-ba-dabba-doo.
One down, 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 bang. General degree on him friend. Richard Stevens.
You got a body that's burning. You live a body that's burning. Personality, grace and style. Girl, you got the place going wild. You got a body that's burning. You little body that's burning. Personality, grace and style. Girl, you got the place going wild. You got a body that's burning. You little body that's burning. Personality, grace and style. Girl, you got the place going wild. Scoop-a-dooba-dooba-doo. Skidip-a-dip-a-dip-doo. Skibba-da-dooba-dooba-dooba.
Ladies and gentlemen, your MCs for this evening, Mrs. Crystal Daly Johnson and Mrs. Crystal Daly Thompson and Mr. Brian Johnson. Give it up for your MCs.
Kingston and St. Andrew, how you feeling? Yes, exciting things are about to happen here at the Kingston and St. Andrew Festival Queen competition. How you feeling? I don't know what is happening. What?
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Una, can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Yes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are honored to be your MCs this evening. Yes, you are in for a treat.
Definitely. We saw the girls going through weeks of hard work to come to this final stage of the competition. Trust me, they are so talented. They're so well poised. They're so ready to take on this stage this evening.
Indeed they are. Indeed they are. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the JCDC Miss Kingston and St. Andrew Festival Queen Coronation Show 2025 is under the patronage of His Worship the Mayor, Councillor Andrew Swaby, JP. This is hosted by the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission, that's the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Office, and of course the JCDC is an agency of the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment, and Sport. This year, the competition is under the theme, The Jamaican Woman, Proud and Bold. Kingston and St. Andrew, the metropolis of Jamaica, is recognized as a major cultural hub known for its vibrant arts, scene, excitement, featuring galleries, museums, and a variety of music and performing arts.
So the city is ready to host a Met Gala-like event to showcase its rich artistic heritage while celebrating fashion and creativity.
Yeah, that's why I put on my clothes.
Yeah, and that's why I come out to my little burger. When them say it's not burgundy, it's berry.
You understand
That is
me?
a color. Yes. This promises to highlight the unique cultural treasures of the metropolis, and we will have 12 proud and bold ladies representing the very essence of womanhood. These
Indeed.
12 vibrant, gorgeous, and culturally aware young ladies will vie to be the sole sovereign of this Met Gala by displaying their talents, walk and poise, and cultural knowledge. The winner tonight will be crowned Miss Kingston and St. Andrew Festival Queen 2025. Do you know who that will be this evening? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yes, bro. Them sound sure. Them sound sure.
Yeah, man, them
you
confident.
know who is the winner already.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
I was seeing the signs up in the audience already because people come out, they're ready. They're ready to have their contestant walk away with the coveted crown of Miss Festival Queen 2025.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the judges this evening who will be helping us to find the 2025 Queen. Well, actually, I'm getting ahead of myself there, Brian.
Yes,
Go right ahead, sir. Go right ahead.
I think you want to talk about the judges because already we have some judges in the audience who think they know who the winner will be, but we actually have some judges who will decide tonight who the winner will be. But of course, your cheers will help the ladies to walk out with some more confidence. So let me hear you make some noise for your winner. Yeah, man, I love it, I love it, I love it.
Let's hear the names, let's hear the names. Me no hear you good. Me no hear you. All right, all right, all right. Noted, noted.
Definitely. So the JCDC Miss Festival Queen competition is a premier family event and one of our signature events.
Indeed, it is. Every year, each and every year.
Yes.
All right, so the competition is now open to women between the ages of 18 and 30 years. So let me see all the 25 going on to 30 who think that next year could be your opportunity, right? So we have extended the age limit, and so up to 30 years you can enter this competition. The competition is based on cultural awareness, personal achievement, leadership qualities, general knowledge, and appreciation of the role of women, communication skills, creative talent, and community involvement.
The Miss Jamaica Festival Queen is a cultural ambassador as well as an outstanding role model for other young women.
All right, so now we're going to get down to the judges who are gracefully poised in their position. And of course, they'll be helping us to find the queen this evening. We are pleased to welcome and acknowledge our panel of adjudicators for this evening. They are Tamra Dickens, Chief Judge. Ms. Dickens currently serves the nation in the field of justice as a judicial officer master in chambers at the Supreme Court of Judicature of Jamaica. Before joining the judiciary, Ms. Dickens practiced as an attorney at law with 15 years experience at both the private and public bar. She has extensive experience at the public bar, where she held the post of Senior Assistant Attorney General and served as a director in the litigation division of the Attorney General's Chambers, where she presented the government of Jamaica as lead counsel in the civil proceedings before the Court of Appeal, Supreme Court, and tribunals of Jamaica in a wide range of civil matters. No, this is a heavyweight champion judge. She is a Justice of the Peace for the Parish of St. Andrew and proudly reigned as Miss Kingston and St. Andrew Festival Queen in 2009 and was first runner-up at the National Festival Queen show in that year.
Give it up for Chief Judge Tamara Dickens. Another heavyweight hitter, a Judge Nicole C. Gordon, with experience in both social sciences and law. Nicole Gordon has brought the best of both fields to her professional work as well as to her community service. She holds a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology and worked with the Ministry of Health as a young graduate, which exposed her to various fields which intersect with that of health, such as family life, wellness, and education. Entering in the legal profession as well, this time in 2009, she transferred her understanding of people along with the strong intercommunication and research skills to her work with the UDC, the Urban Development Corporation, as Assistant General Counsel, then as a sole practitioner. Round of applause for Nicole Gordon.
All right, our next judge is Mr. Michael Holgate. Michael Holgate, with over 20 years in theater, dance, music, film, and writing, is Director of Events and Creative Arts Management, as well as the head of the Philip Sherlock Center for the Creative Arts at the University of the West Indies. He is also Artistic Director of the Ashe Company. He has been Artistic Director of the Jamaica Independence Grand Galas from 2022 to 2024, and is a resident judge on TVJ's All Together Sing. Holgate is also the author of the novel Night of the Indigo. He holds a BA in Literatures in English, as well as an MPhil, and recently completed his PhD in Cultural Studies from the University of the West Indies. His body of work includes writing, directing, choreographing, multi-award-winning musical theater productions, of course, including Garvey, the musical. Many of his productions emerge from his arts-based research in creation and direction of myth-based Caribbean theater productions he calls Caribbean mythery. Holgate is also writer, director of the websode or TV series called Chill. He directed and co-wrote the film A Jamaica Independence Story for Jamaica's 2021 Independence Day celebrations.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Michael Holgate. So you realize we don't have no dibby judges here tonight. We have some real heavyweight champions who are ready to ensure that we have the best contestant getting the title of Miss Festival Queen for Kingston and St. Andrew. Are you ready to individually meet your contestants? Only this section ready. Are you ready to individually meet your contestants? Yeah, man. Our ladies in Kingston and St. Andrew are as beautiful and glamorous as the beautiful parts of the city of Kingston. Are you ready to see them again? Yes, you are. Put your hands together as our contestants introduce themselves, beginning. Contestant number 1. This is the Neil Grant sponsored.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, please continue to put your hands together for contestant number 1.
Listen as your day unfolds, challenge what the future holds. Try and keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. Stand up and be counted, don't be
From
ashamed.
boardroom to dance studio, teaching Sunday school to hiking Jamaica's beautiful trails, including the Blue Mountains Peak, which I've hiked 7 times. When your heart full of purpose, you make the time. And just like my sponsor, FMA Custom Brokers, who move with precision and power, I chart my path with purpose and poise. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Danielle Olivia Grant, honored to be vying to represent Kingston and St. Andrew, the parish where vibes never done and creativity walk boldly. At 27 years old, I hold 2 degrees in banking and finance and economics. Currently, I'm pursuing my true passion, performance and choreography at the Edna Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts, with the aim to use dance as a powerful tool for storytelling and social change. Excellence is not an act, it is a habit. And this fun, adventurous, loving, and loyal queen walks with purpose, speaks with faith, and shines boldly. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was contestant number 1, Danielle Grant. Shining away she is. We now invite contestant number 2, Janique Francis.
your day unfolds. Challenge what the future holds. Try and keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. Stand up and be counted. Don't be ashamed to cry. You gotta be bad. You gotta be bold. You gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard. You gotta be tough. You gotta be stronger.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Me and a girl there will a reasoning with the youth them on the corner. And in the same breath, the senior economist giving policy advice to ministers and head of state. However, in my spare time, I enjoy playwriting and acting. If you ought to have the need for electrical and plumbing solutions, you know where you ought to be. PTG Electrical and Building Solutions. I saw me love it acting. These passions have led to the formation of my theater company. It's theater with the sole purpose of edutainment for young people. So far, my productions have impacted thousands of students across Jamaica, strengthening my resolve that our highest stage of self-actualization is achieved through helping others. I hope for my writing to transcend many generations, like the legendary Miss Lou. But until then, I hope you will remember my name. Janique Francis. Thank you.
Yeah, she's hoping that you remember her name, Janique Francis, contestant number 2. She goes backstage and makes way for contestant number 3, Ms. Gabrielle Davis. Round of applause for contestant number 3, Gabrielle Davis.
Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. Stand up and be counted. Don't be ashamed to cry. You gotta be bad. You gotta be bold. You gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard. You gotta be tough. You gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool. You gotta be calm. You gotta
Esteemed judges, lovely guests, and my stunning contestants, good evening. You see, from me step out, opportunity I have to look for me twice, you see me? Well, my name, Gabrielle Davis. At just 19 years of age, I wish to represent the powerhouse parish that is Kingston and St. Andrew. And I have the full support of my sponsor, the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. Because clearly, them know for choose greatness. I am a student at the Caribbean Maritime University, studying to attain my Bachelor's of Science degree in Logistics and Supply Chain Management. So yes, I know for plan, I know for move, but most importantly, I know how to deliver. I am that girl, student ambassador, president of Speech and Drama Club, events coordinator for the Table Tennis Club, senior member of the CMU Band and Choir, and first runner-up in the Mr. and Miss CMU Pageant 2025. I believe that a woman who walks in confidence is a woman that does not have to search for opportunities. They find her. And so I stand here tonight, not just to represent, but to encourage and remind every woman that you are the author of your own story. So write it boldly and live it proudly. Big up yourself, Kingston. Gabby said that. Thank you and good evening.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was contestant number 3, Gabrielle Davis. She now makes way for contestant number 4, Rashida Murphy.
You gotta be hard, you gotta be
Andrew. Vibrant, charismatic, and a phenomenal woman, I am Rashida Murphy, Miss Amber and On-Time Taxi Services. 24 years of age, an avid reader, a lover of the arts, currently pursuing a Bachelor's of Arts in Journalism. Rooted in the rich traditions of our parish and driven by a spirit of excellence, I strive to inspire the next generation to embrace their passions and uplift their communities. With pride in my heritage and purpose in my heart, I am honored to be in the running to be your next festival queen. Sit back, do a move. Me? So come back.
All right, contestant number 4. We're looking forward to seeing you when you come back. Yes. Next up, we have a contestant number 5. Her name is Michaelia Shakespeare.
Dangerous staring you in the face.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Stamps tell our stories. Envelopes carry our dreams. Packages bridge our distances. That's what Jamaica Post does, connecting our people with the world. I'm Michaelia Shakespeare, and I'm proud to partner with them to spread joy, build connection, and celebrate a heart of our culture. As a proud social worker, youth advocate, and founder of Success Academy, it's an honor to serve as president of the Jamaica National Corporate Circle. My mission is simple: to uplift, empower, and to sprinkle a little sunshine wherever I go. Guided by Maya Angelou words, my mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive. And I showcase this with every smile, speech, and soul I touch. I'm not just here to wear a crown. I'm here to make you feel like royalty. Joyful, fearless, unapologetically me, I'm ready to charm a nation, drama and all. Thank you.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was contestant number 5, Michaelia Shakespeare. And of course, she is here to thrive. We now invite contestant number 6, Charla Williams.
As your day unfolds, challenge what the future holds. Trying to keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. My, oh my, eh, eh, eh. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger.
Donkey said the world no level. But I believe, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. But as a product of the ghetto, it was hard to have anything added unto oneself. But with God as guide, me learned A from B and earned a Bachelor of Arts in Journalism and History. Take my hand on fashion and started a crochet business. Turn a jill of all trades with a career in marketing and sales, and I'm an active member of my church. Me no just go for one bench. I also write poems and I act a bit, but what I really love is helping people. So through sports journalism, I have made it my task to highlight our athletes beyond their performances. I also want to bridge the gap between the youth and God, and between the youth and job and educational opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, before you stands Charla Williams, a 25-year-old bold Jamaican woman, and like my sponsor, energy to your night. Good evening, and thank you.
Release your fears, my.
Thank you, contestant number 6, Charlotte Williams, bringing for us here the energy. We're halfway there, 6 ladies so far, 6 more to go. We welcome contestant number 7, Ms. Janelle Jones.
All I know, never say the day. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, never say the day. Got to be bold, got to be bad.
Rise to the occasion, look at yourself and say you're strong. No one can stop you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Janelle Jones, a 28-year-old young woman who carries the spirit of Augustone. I'm a multifaceted professional, a payroll officer in the Jamaica Constabulary Force, a netball umpire, and the founder of a community-based organization. In the COVID-19 pandemic, I utilized the intelligence gained from a Bachelor's of Science in Economics to advocate for students who had academic challenges. My mantra is, perseverance bears fruit. Miss Lou would say, if you beat fufu, you get belly full. Off duty, I enjoy exploring Jamaica and soaking up the culture, so much so that I am pursuing a Master's of Arts in Cultural Studies to use culture as a vehicle for edutainment for the students I share time and space with. With a deep love for sound systems and sound clashes, I proudly wear the sash Miss Clear Sounds Production Services Group Limited. Enjoy the show. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 7 there, Janelle Jones, rising to the occasion. We now invite contestant number 8, Jessica Morgan.
All I know, never say the day. Got to be bold, got to be bad, got to be wise, good at a sad, got to be hard, not too hard. All I know is never say the day. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser.
Unapologetically bold and undeniably Jamaican. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jessica Morgan, and I am your dream girl, proudly sponsored by Dream Wedding Services. I'm a 20-year-old student at the University of the West Indies, pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Marketing. I live by the philosophy, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Whether in the classroom, on the court, or in the kitchen, I ensure that I go above and beyond. As the founder of Just Another Miracle, I work hard to help young ladies overcome period poverty and take charge of their futures. So, you can't watch my size. You have to watch my stride. Have a good evening.
All I know, never say the day.
Yes, watch Jessica's stride as she exits the stage to make way for contestant number 9, Brittany Watts.
You gotta stay together. All I know, never say the day. Got to be bold, got to be bad, got to be wise, good at a sad, got to be hard, not too hard. All I know is never say the day.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Brittany Watts. Resilient, caring, and determined, I am 26 years old with a Bachelor's of Secondary Education and a Master's of Science in Accounting. I am currently a business education teacher, and I serve as co-vice president of Call to Serve JA, where we uplift students through educational and holistic development. As a proud Jamaican woman who believes in purpose and passion, this intention is perfectly encapsulated by my mantra: believe boldly, strive confidently, and success will follow. Tonight, I am proudly wearing the sash. This is really great yogurt. Like the product, I'm naturally nourishing, packed with goodness, and ready to serve. Thank you, and have on yourself a bonus night.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, witching us a bonus evening indeed is Brittany Watts. We now invite contestant number 10, Taylor Woolery Eugene.
Got to be bold, got to be bad, got to be wise, don't ever sad, got to be hard, not too hard, all I know is never say the day. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser, you gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger.
A lioness never asks permission to roar. She simply roars. Good evening, Kingston and St. Andrew. This 30-year-old lioness is a digital marketing specialist and the CEO of the award-winning Red Level Digital Agency, through which I was honored to represent Fuwilka Jamdong as one of only 9 Jamaicans as a young leader of the Americas Fellow in 2024. And when I am not leading the charge on Jamaica's digital transformation, my passion for advocacy is exemplified by my studies as a law student at the University of Technology, Jamaica, and through my nonprofit, She Owns Tomorrow, which since 2018 has helped hundreds of young women to break generational cycles of poverty through entrepreneurship. I represent every young woman who dares to rise, to challenge, and to lead. But for tonight, sit back, relax, Potos, because I, Taylor Woolery Eugene, Miss San Myrna Foundation, soon come back.
All right, thank you, Lioness Taylor Woolery Eugene, contestant number 10. Let's now welcome contestant number 11, Ms. Brittany Clark.
All I know, never save the day. Got to be bold, got to be bad, got to be wise, don't ever sad, got to be hard, not too hard, all I know is never save the day.
Mic check, 1, 2. And we are live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Brittany Clark, award-winning journalist, entrepreneur, advocate, communication specialist, here and ready to serve. Like my sponsor, the Mighty Credit Unions of Jamaica, care, community, and connection are at the heart of everything I do. Armed with a Bachelor of Arts in Integrated Marketing Communication, I have used my voice to lead national conversations and evoke meaningful change, earning me the Prime Minister's National Youth Award for Excellence in 2020. And as a Governor General, I believe Ambassador, I believe that there is nothing wrong with Jamaica that can't be fixed with what is right with Jamaica. Beyond the headlines, there's another stage that I love, and it's this one, armed with lights, people, and energy, helping me to hone my talents as a seasoned event host and a speaker. In a land where out of many we are one, I stand before you as one woman with many strengths. I am guided by the mantra, Follow not where the path may lead, but go where there is no path and leave a trail. Follow the trail. Remember my name, Brittany Clark. I thank you.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 11, Brittany Clark, requiring you to remember that name. And of course, we are down to the 12th contestant, certainly not last nor least, but just the 12th, Riella Bangashane.
It was Maya Angelou who said, "Nothing can dim the light which shines from within us." Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Riella Bangashane, a storyteller of light, sound, and soul, a proud advocate for culture and creativity. I hold a Bachelor of Arts in Entertainment and Cultural Enterprise Management with a minor in Integrated Marketing Communications from the University of the West Indies. As a professional in audiovisual and lighting production, I use my craft to illuminate stories and create meaningful experiences. I am a driven and confident leader, like my sponsor, Confidence. My mission is clear: to empower the next generation of Jamaican leaders to be bold, brilliant, and deeply grounded in who they are. Tonight, I stand before you, not just as a contestant, but as a woman committed to making a difference. One light, one sound, and one soul at a time. Thank you.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's contestant number 12. Lighting up our world, one heart, one soul at a time. That's Riella Bangashane. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, those introductions were so well done, so dynamic. You never know what you're going to hear.
I tell you.
Give it up for the Miss Kingston and St. Andrew Festival Queen contestants for 2025.
Yes, man, me no hearing no good. Come on, louder than that. Louder than that. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a treat this evening, and we must acknowledge that these contestants have been training for 8 weeks, rigorously, evening after evening. And that introductory segment was choreographed by Dr. Carol Blanchard. Please put your hands together for Dr. Blanchard.
And Walk and Poise, that segment was directed by Mrs. Crystal Daly Thompson, who's standing right here beside me. Yeah.
All right, so the big question, we're going to ask them, now, hello, we want the light. Have you seen your queen? Una see her? Una see her? All right.
Yes, and I'm seeing some banners all over the place. I'm seeing some huge banners over here. I don't remember who that was for. Who is that for? Okay. And I'm seeing a lot sprinkled right here. Who is this for? Okay. I'm going to see some up there. So who is that for?
And a name spelled out here.
And a name being spelled out back there. Who is that?
Janique. Oh, yes.
And they love the poster right here. So who is that? Yes, all right. Make some noise for your winner. Yeah, you have to speak it, you know.
And you know, me just want to say one little thing for the little person where I hide around this way that support. Who was he supporting again? Shakespeare. Yes, man, everything is a yay and an amen.
Yeah.
You know, big up yourself, sir.
Yeah,
yes.
I found the ladies because they're doing some really hard work and they're doing it with such grace and poise.
Indeed. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your favorite segment of the show. But just before we get into the talent segment, and of course, this segment is coordinated by Mr. Kenny Salmon, the talent coach, and he has poured into these ladies during their training sessions to ensure that these pieces are well done and reflects the true artistry of the performing arts.
And trust me, you're in for a treat. I saw the rehearsals earlier today, and may I tell you, the ladies, them are going with a bag of things. So sit back, relax, and get ready for the talent section. Have you seen your winner? All right, before we get to the talent section, let's big up our sponsors. Without them, none of this would be possible. So we would love to big up our major sponsor, Clear Sound Production Services Group Limited.
Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation.
Jamaica Post.
Dunn's Electrical Lighting and Home Decor.
Geoland Title Limited.
The Bob Marley and Rita Foundation.
Jamaica Mortgage Bank.
Jamaica Private Power Company.
This is really great yogurt.
Credit Unions of Jamaica.
FMA Customs Brokers.
PTG Electrical and Building Solutions.
Amber On Time Taxi Company Limited.
Confidence.
San Myrna Foundation.
Dream Wedding Services.
Harbor Wines and Spirits Jamaica.
Intelligent Multimedia Limited.
Nestle Jamaica Limited.
Honeybun Jamaica Limited.
Promo Prince Limited.
The Ladies Restaurant and Catering Services.
Paradise Catering and Decor Services.
Cal's Manufacturing Limited.
Dobby's Hideaway Bar and Grill.
M-Pixel.
Party Time Services.
Stagecraft Production.
Crystal Daly Thompson.
The New Greenhouse.
Digital Video Concept.
Is this Anya Gluden?
Anya Gluden, yes.
Anya Gluden.
Beauty Plus Academy and Supply.
And is this Neek Beauty?
Jams.
JCAP.
Nuva Media Indoor Display Advertising.
Digicel Foundation.
Ballistic Security and Consultant Limited.
And of course, Face Forward. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the talent segment.
We are getting ready to see the first talent performer this evening. Now, the talent pieces will not go in the order of contestants. So you may see a different contestant coming as talent number one. So, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for talent number one, to be performed by contestant number 11. This is Brittany Clark with a dance piece entitled Freedom in Motion. She says she's not coming out until she hears some applause.
Interrupt this program to bring you an item of breaking news. Jamaicans are crying out for freedom, trapped not just by poverty, but by the systems that silence them. In the midst of it all, one young woman takes the stage to remind us freedom is still possible. Tonight, she dances for the ones still bound until she's free.
Wait on it. Wait on it.
Dear God, please make me into a bird so I can fly far, far away from here. Dear God, please make me into a bird so I can fly far, far away from here.
Every day I rise on a prayer. That's all I got to take me through. I know one day I'm lost and I will free myself from everything that holds me captive. Gonna be free like a bird in the sky. Gonna be free, gonna fly so high. Gonna be free, gonna free my mind. Gonna be free, gonna fly so high. Life is so sweet and I don't wanna die, but this burden I bear could be hard sometimes. Food scarce, so me juggle everywhere. Sometimes we make a move, me can't find no bus fare. Go look for Mama Jai, she said nothing not dead there. Pan the youth them face, I see the pain.
a bird so I can fly far, far away from here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was contestant number 11, talent number 1, Brittany Clark, with that dance, Freedom in Motion. Yes, are you entertained? All right, ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for talent number 2. Of course, this will be performed by contestant number 10, Taylor Woolery Eugene, with a piece entitled, well, a spoken word piece entitled Yadi AI.
I am to be a commodity. Part recreation, part reproduction. I am to be all I am told to be. But me a Jamaican woman, I will not take no chat. I will not listen to nobody.
Malfunction detected. Primitive behaviors regressing.
So me say me dip on stage, vibe shot, crowd a cheer. Boom, consciousness disappear. Trapped in a server, locked in a code. AI take over, me story upload. Now my hearts run my algorithm, but my heart still a beat with a reggae step in. Machine can learn, we must direct. Time to take action, not take no check. Life sweet, I no bet it tweet. But if we not comfortable, no, we no reach. Life sweet, I no bet it tweet. But if we too comfortable, nothing we no reach. We can't just sit down and do nothing but chat. We have to rise and move. Man in the AI, we said that machine can learn, but we must direct. Time to take action, we not take no check. Constitution old, update the file. Start poking, why that out of style? Siri read this, why she would have vex? We have context, we need a context. Machine can learn, we must direct. Time to take action, not take no check. Them no one see we protest, them no one we rise, them no one we unite or open our eyes. But if we stand firm, side by side, machine not go hide. Machine not go hide. Machine not go hide. Machine not go hide. Them no one we protest.
Warning, excessive brain waves detected. Unauthorized unity detected. Shutdown sequence will commence in 5, 4, 3, 2.
One final word for your Jamaica. We never give up and we never take no check.
Mr. Me never give up. I said there ain't no giving in.
Give it up for Taylor Woolery Eugene, a very creative piece there. Yadi AI. I wonder if we'll get that coming into existence for real. That was talent number 2. And we are getting ready for talent number 3. I hope you're realizing that we have the performing arts art forms being represented here at the Kingston and St. Andrew Festival Queen Talent Show. We saw a dance performance earlier. We just saw a spoken word piece, and I promise you are going to be seeing some others from the creative arts. Now we are going to be having a speech performance entitled The Stories We Tell. This is talent number 3 with contestant number 4, Rashida Murphy.
Now happening in the midday news. Barbara Jones, infamous Jamaican athlete, 56 years of age, has been reported missing by her family. If you do know about her whereabouts, please contact the police at 911.
Shelly. Shelly-Ann? Yes, my girl. No, I can't talk. Me I gotta do my museum tour, all right? Yes. Hello, good evening. My name is Bebel Joe. I travel near and far to represent Jamaica. You might not know me, but me win medal. Also, me go and support all our athlete them. I see pan me way back, me bring some knickknacks for show. No? All right? Come with me if you set up the museum tour. Over here, so now. My favorite thing this. So, I remember back in a 98 when the reggae boys them got the World Cup in France. We, Paris. Me fly go to France, you know. Me there watch the boy them out of half a tree. And when the match done and the coach said, "Baby, are you that?" Me say yes. Him say, "I have something for you." Who can guess how? Him give me a shot. It's nice, don't it? You can't get it. Come now. We have to keep going with the tour. This now. Boy, I love it. Bunny shaggy meat. Not the rabbit. Who did know say Jamaica women's team are the only one in the Caribbean to go a World Cup? Some country can brag and boast about chicks and bag juice. We have actual things to celebrate. Not true. All right, now, my favorite one this. I bet you can't guess how. In a 2008 now, when me go Beijing, Tokyo, I saw it go. Beijing, Tokyo. And me see all of the athletes them line up to represent Jamaica. Me overwhelmed. Anyway now, bolt him. And your man get set, go and soup past me. Me say, you gonna lick me down? Him say, "Baby, are you that?" Me say, "Yes, me boy." Him say, me was his favorite athlete. And him give me the gold medal. But, who can guess what the best piece in the museum? Not me, baby too.
Hi, officers. So we finally found Barbara. She's outside on the lawns telling people about her museum again. Hey, is the same museum, mother, you know? Thank you so much for your help. Barbara, come inside. I mean, Bebel, because she won't answer by Barbara.
But, before I go, I don't want you think it's just laugh and joke for this, you know. Why I create this museum? When me represent Jamaica, nobody no celebrate me. Nobody never clap for me. So me say, me I do it for all athletes. So come to the Bible Museum tour and celebrate all our athletes them before them run go where I gone,
yeah. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the stories we tell. That was talent number 3, contestant number 4, Rashida Murphy, making way for talent number 4, contestant number 8, Jessica Morgan, with a speech performance entitled A Life Dirty and Tough.
Seal out on the mango them. Seal out, seal out. Hi, nice lady. Any mangoes for you today? No? What you mean no? Every day me, I could come out here so and I try sell my mango them. And none care go on for me. I saw my life just got dirty and tough. But I guess I like when Miss Lou did I say, you know. No care how much we are work for. Hard times, you know, we shirt, we are fight, but hard times are beat we. They might raise the wages, but £1 gone on pound we pay. And we not feel no merriment for £10 gone on pound with food and £10 pound rent. Hi, darling. Any mangoes for you today? No again. But a long time is low on we, you know. Cloth, boot, pin and needle gone up. Ice, bread, taxes, water rate, kerosene, gasoline gone up. And the dollar devaluate. The price of bread gone up so high that me and you have to agree for cut we hype on bread and the whole of its own dumpling refugee. Yes. But I'm tired for you eat dumpling. Something has to go on for me. Today. Hi, sir. What you say? You have to talk a little louder. I'm not hear you. Poor me for be a producer. Stop selling mango and make mango juice because your sister foreign 1.5 crate? All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my food handler's permit and register my business so that I can start selling mango juice. And then I'm going to register the business again, and I'm going to get my exporter's license so that these juices can go to the US. How does that sound, Mr. Mayor? That sound good to you? All right. So, sir, how much did your sister want? 5 crates? I'm taking orders. Anyone else? 10, 20, 100? Lord God, take time with me. But don't you see? If something can happen for me, it can happen for you. Because these juices is going into the US. And that is putting US dollars in my pocket. And it'll help uno, because it'll go to the GDP. Don't you guys see? We're rich.
Rich, real rich. So rich. Real rich.
All right, that was talent number 4, contestant number 8, Jessica Morgan, putting her own spin on Miss Lou's Dirty Tough. Very creative work here happening at the talent segment of the Kingston and St. Andrew Festival Queen competition. We are getting ready for talent number 5. That piece is going to be performed by contestant number 9. I wonder if you know who that is. Who? Well, she is about to switch things up because she's about to perform a Sing J piece. It's called Jamaica Nice. Contestant number 9, Brittany Watts with Jamaica Nice. And just so you know, those persons who may be blowing the vuvuzela, we're asking that you cease and desist because you are infringing on the Noise Abatement Act. Please, we don't want to get in trouble, so please do not be blowing the vuvuzelas. All right, let's get ready for the Sing J performance, Jamaica Nice.
Good morning, students. How are you? Welcome to culture class. Me name is Polly. I'm in the window Polly. And today, we're going to talk about how Jamaica nice. Jamaica nice. Catch a flu on device. Anywhere we go, we take the spotlight. Jamaica moving. We set record time. We are live from the front and we not look behind. We are on the chop. Faster than breeze. Fastest alive. Check the record sheet. Bolt. Shelly-Ann, and the Safa, Spring Factory of the world, the land of food and water. Pause, wait a minute, can't sing that big tune, and Bob not in it. Them call with the reggae capital of the world. We're jamming 1 love and 3 little birds. Let's get together and Jamaica nice. Catch a flow on device. Anywhere we go, we take the spotlight. Jamaica moving. We set record time, we are live from the, and we now look behind curry goat, stew peas, manch water, run down. Don't eat too much, share your belly, man. Look, oh girl, you hear what I'm say? Don't eat too much, share your belly, man. Blue drops, gives out a rock cake, ackee and saltfish are only dying for place. I say Jamaica, you say that. Jamaica, on a bright bad. Hey, make us take a tour around the place. The grill sunset, Portland sand, good vibes everywhere in the island. Sevilla first, Spanish don't take the lead. 1872, Kingston has up with speed. Devon House nice, Rio Grande red, hey! Jamaica nice.
Catch a flow on device. Anywhere we go, we take this far like Jamaica pain. We set record time, we are leave from the... Alright, before I go, Jamaica nice. Argument done. Class dismissed.
Yes, yes, yes. Jamaica nice. That was Brittany Watts with her Sing J performance. All right, we're now ready for talent number 6, contestant number 2, Janique Francis. All right. I wonder if we see the best talent yet. Wanna see it? I wonder who. Oh boy. Again, we have to acknowledge the coaches who have been working with the ladies over the past 8 weeks. Of course, the talent coach, Mr. Kenny Salmon, has been working with these ladies to improve their pieces, to ensure that you're properly entertained this evening and that their talent shines forth. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the talent coach, Mr. Kenneth Salmon. Of course, we're getting ready now to hear what contestant number 2, Janique Francis, has to say with her talent piece, as she's talent number 6, with a drama entitled Komayo Yard.
Yes, I'm so excited by what I'm seeing here on stage. These ladies are so talented. You only can find this kind of talent in Jamaica. As Brittany said, Jamaica. Jamaica. Yeah, Jamaica nice. And of course, Kingston and St. Andrew, the cultural hub of the Caribbean. Nice, 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 nice. Can done. And the next piece is supposed to give you another look of how or why it is that we think Jamaica nice. Janique Francis is ready to tell those persons who may not be enjoying Jamaica when nice, to come at your yard.
Help me pick up Jamaica, the land of wood and water. The system might not proper, but we love the vibe, the food and the culture. Whoa.
I'm a sister. What, Munchie? I'm in Jamaica sitting under a mango tree, eating mangoes and roasting breadfruit. Where are you? Into foreign? Into the cold? Is it too cold to go outside? Watch out, watch out, watch out. Your favorite mango, they are stone dog. And look how you're there foreign are dead for hungry. Stop make up your face like you want ball. Come and tell you already. The best thing you do, come at your yard. Wanna tell her for me there? No. Nobody tell me about things cheaper foreign. The only things were cheaper foreign are the car buying fruits. I hit sick you where there. Car health care not cheap. First of all, where there when you're sick, and you make me know say remittance could have got foreign. Me the things say remittance could have only come to Jamaica. Munchie, you know see say you're there foreign and live worse off now when you did out here. That's why me tell you, the best thing you do, come at your yard. Hold on, me not hear what you say. Hold on, me say, me not hear what you say. Wait. What you say? 13 and shoot up school? Jesus Christ. Wait. Munchie, you all right? Bad too bad. The crime rate gone down 50% at Jamaica. When it did high, teacher and school pinning off your girl school with gunman prevention plan. Munchie, me no want the out here and say nothing dear, no me sister. That's why me tell you the best thing you do. I come at your yard. Me know say I see him did that beg, you know. So if the rent short 1.5, how much are the rent? 3,000 times 160K zero. $500,000 you pay for rent. And the big 5-bedroom dead left funny the line. Munchie, if you know what I know, the best thing you do, I come at your yard. Call me back, Munchie, call me back, call me back. Call me back, me say.
Oh, can't you see the beauty of this country? Me never know I see.
Give it up for Janique Francis.
So what a nice place to live. Sweet jam, don't the only problem is
telling those Jamaicans living in the diaspora that the best thing you do are come. Look here now, man. So much things are going overseas. You need to just come and not calling no name. Just no say. All right. We are getting ready for talent number 7. Yes, we're halfway there. This is contestant number 3. She is going to be performing a speech piece entitled Bleach It Little More. Contestant number 3, Gabrielle Davis. That clap is 2. Thank you. Gabrielle want more than that. Hold on.
But trouble there.
Singer is somebody will sing song. Teacher or somebody will teach, right? The doctor them take care of sick people. But a helper, that or somebody will bleach. And when I say bleach, I'm not talking about to stay up through the night. I'm talking about that extra special talent to make every color favor white. Femi Mavis, in bleach red towel and black t-shirt. And the green carpet on the floor now. It coming like she have a fitness name. Bleach it little more. I think she planned for whitewash her way to the pearly gates. And for make we know, though your sins be as scarlet, Mavis will wash and make it white as snow. Imagine, what day I may hide the bleach to save me, clothe them, and to save myself from shock. Me call home from work, and my little boy I go tell me, say, Mavis gonna shop? She say, you forget to left out the bleach, mama. My heart stop for you. So me fling down everything. Me fly, go home. No, Mavis, that's a smile. Here are. Me take me when the money girl shopping, ma'am. Me polka dot frock in her hand. The frock did full up too much spotty. So, me bleach out everyone. And me know you stop wear that black shirt here. See kind of big old ugly stain at the front. Mavis, bleach out. Me Chanel design out of the front of the shot. And gonna look at me and tell me, say, Mom, now you can wear it again. I get mad, you see. I get mad. So till I couldn't even talk. So till it feel like my head was going to lift off. So, me pay off Mavis. I pay her off and I tell her, say, she free. If you go look at walk any which part else thing can find it. I'm not turning at my house mad me. So singers, we do not stop sing. Teachers, we do not left for the work. Doctors, God forbid, we don't left people them for dead. But helpers, we don't allow the bleach.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bleach it little more. Talent number 7, that was contestant number 3, Gabrielle Davis. We now invite Contestant. All right, we're just about to invite the next contestant, and that would be talent number 8. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, we have to set the stage right for you as we make the way for our next talent piece. All right, in the interim, we would like to acknowledge all our sponsors. Of course, the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation,
Jamaica Post,
Dunn's Electrical Lighting and Home Decor,
Geoland Title Limited,
the Bob and Rita Marley Foundation,
Jamaica Mortgage Bank,
Jamaica Private Power Company,
This is Really Great Yogurt,
Credit Unions of Jamaica,
FMA Customs Brokers,
PTG Electrical and Building Solutions,
Amber On Time Taxi Company Limited,
Confidence,
San Myrna Foundation,
Dream Wedding Services,
Harbor Wines and Spirits Jamaica,
Intelligent Multimedia Limited,
Nestle Jamaica Limited,
Honeybun Jamaica Limited,
Promo Prince Limited,
The Ladies Restaurant and Catering Services,
Paradise Catering and Decor Services,
Cal's Manufacturing Limited,
Dobby's Hideaway Bar and Grill,
M-Pixel,
Party Time Services,
Stagecraft Production,
Crystal Daly Thompson,
The New Greenhouse,
Digital Video Concept,
Anya Gluten,
Beauty Plus Academy and Supply,
Beauty Plus Academy and Supplies, and of course, Neek Beauty. Of course, we'd like to acknowledge our major sponsor, Clear Sound Production Services Group Limited. And now we are ready for talent number 8 from contestant number 12, Riala Bengashe, who will be performing a speech performance entitled Kingston and St. Andrew. All right, there is a correction there. That is contestant number 6. That's Charla Williams performing a piece entitled Mitayad.
All right, so we are checking the sound to ensure that we can hear everything that's happening on stage. So,
just a bit of technical difficulty. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as contestant number 6 re-enters stage. Of course, talent number 8 with a speech performance entitled Mitayad.
Uno can't answer me say good evening. Uno nana manners.
Green, are you good?
No, I'm tired of me go tell you no why, but no call back my name in no all lion. Cause me tired. Me just get a look work, new minimum wage and pretty money. But it hard to stretch when me got the market. Still me see me 2 grand in a me one cocoa basket. Cause me want a pro box tired to walk it. I'm a tired to live in a tenement yard. To go NHC and come out ya. Me love the ghetto bad, but we can do better. Dancehall and reggae yard, fix the lyrics, stop the boo yaga. On top of that, I want hip-hop, passa. Me say what? Can go. So stop going like the worst, cause we have potential. Ghetto people bless Art, Shelly and Bob. When me rich like them, Port Royal, yam big fish by the sea. So a tourist to come here and go before me. Speaking of tourists, we go on my foreign sister. Bet she have news like broadcaster. Hello, before you tell me you are gone, right now me broke on me, I beg your couple bucks. Told you can be all when you're ready for send. What you mean you never have it feeling? Hold on, calm down, I beg. Please repeat, I didn't hear what you said. How the wind to get shot and him dead? My time And your sister Ann say a prayer with me, cause out of many we are one. Eternal Father, bless our land, guide us with thy mighty hand. In Jesus' name, amen.
Yes, give it up for Charlotte Williams with her speech performance, Me Tired. Of course, what is a talent competition in Jamaica without dub poetry? Dub poetry there coming out of 1960s, 1970s Jamaica with the reggae and Rastafari movement. Yeah, using dub poetry to talk against the oppression or the social issues the people of black descent were experiencing across Jamaica. And so dub poetry emerged there. And it's so great to see that dub poetry continues to reign supreme as an actual art form in Jamaican schools and just across Jamaica.
Yes, and of course we have to acknowledge the JCDC for going into these schools and ensuring that these, you know, aspects of our culture is restored and maintained.
Yes, keeping the culture alive and ensuring that dub poetry continues to have that Rastafari, Nyabingi, reggae beat underneath the poetry that rhymes. Of course, it have to rhyme. It can't be dub poetry if it doesn't rhyme. And you heard Charlotte there rhyming and using repetition and echo, a very important aspect of dub poetry as well. If you enjoyed that by Charlotte Williams, make some noise. All right, now we have talent number 9 to be performed by contestant number 5. She is Michaelia Shakespeare with an interesting mix, a sing-jay and drama piece, and this is entitled The Lion Roars.
Extra.
Oh no! Well, this is Red Rat's cry to the people and from the youths, which is I and I. To the youth to forgive a helping hand. Yeah, the struggle on and I understand. Yo!
Him wanna plays under bush shade him jam out a beer box him yam time hard so him can't watch face. And if you see him on the street side jamming, him and him tear up short screw hanging. Enough people him beg, some turn with them heads, say him a pressure them lad him to nagging. That's why him grab him bucket and cloth, wash people car and clean them glass. But every now again some stoosh bush pass, barely crack your window and tell him no pass. And when him beg them at 10 or at 20, that's smart to them but to him a plenty. When him a hustle a road, him really cannot afford. The night come and him pocket empty. Beware ill figure, I am greatest wish. And a yam Sunday dinner out a pirate's dish. Him have a one shoes, it look like Irish. Cause him draw Nike panny and draw this with Somebody come check him, we go check politics. Say election a come and him we make money quick. But when him run back the video, listen to the script. Him not thinking body free with iron pipe like well. Look how him slim, like him dep on diet. Him mad the fool him maga one, all him family fat. I know if not, but a starvation do that. That's why Goofy favor of the gun in favor of but in the jungle, the cardboard jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the cardboard jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Every youth can roar. But the truth is, not all roars made it. Not because they couldn't, but because we ignore their cry. But my message to the street youths of Jamaica is, you're really lovely underneath it all. And I really love you underneath it all. Hey, you're really lovely underneath it all. And I really love you underneath it all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was talent number 9, contestant number 5, Michaela Shakespeare. Of course, with that Sing J drama entitled The Lion's Roar. All right, we're coming down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. As Michaela exits, we are now preparing for talent number 10. Of course, this will be performed by contestant number 1, Danielle Grant. Her piece is entitled She, or she has here, Still She Reigns. Of course, she choreographed this piece and also voiced it. And the choreography was also done by Arnella Bailey Breton.
You may write us down in history with headlines stark and sorrow's plea. You may show the footage, raw and deep, of our babies gone and our sisters asleep. Though pressure mounts and trials bite, we blaze anew, like Nanny's spirit, we ignite. 'Cause we speak with the rhythm of Rita Marley's song, knowing where justice truly belongs. And like Miss Lou's voice, bold and bright, we rise as one, claiming our right. For our steps resound like Shellyan's flight, swift and ready, fierce with might. So just like the tides that kiss our shore, with the resilience we've held before, the Jamaican woman will reign forevermore. So come make we dance and chant unifying together, knowing that we can withstand any weather.
A powerful piece, dance performance there from the Neil Grant, contestant number 1. We told you earlier that we are truly representing the performing arts here at the Miss Kingston and St. Andrew Festival Queen 2025. We just saw dance performance. We saw some sing-J performances, drama, speech, and spoken word. And we're going to another speech performance. This is the 11th talent performance to be performed by contestant number 12. Her name is Riala Bengushe. Her piece is entitled Kingston and St. Andrew.
Welcome everybody to the best tour you never book, but you're glad you reach. No need for sunscreen or passport. Just open up your ears and vibes up your spirit. Today, me I take you upon a real Jamaican journey straight through Kingston and St. Andrew, where the traffic tough, but the culture tougher. Ready? Follow back on me.
Out in the street, they call it murder.
Kingston blaze with fire. Heart beat like drum. St. Andrew rise like sun. Roots can't done. City of kings, the rhythm never sleep. Culture run deep from the hills to the streets. Halfway tree at the little jam down. Granny say long time it wear Kingston crown. Jerk pan a bubble, party shop a call. Man a beat rhythm pan the plaza wall. Watch out. Can't last ya so. Clock a pint your way. Taxi man lurks a dance all in the square. Step through the gates, we reach a Devon house where heritage whispers as softly as a mouse. Built by a man who broke chains with might. George Sibel, our millionaire's light. Kiss your ice cream, feel history's grace. And much enough pride in a lush charming space. Last stop now, with the epoch. Statues tall standing firm in the dark. From bondage to pride, we leave up with mark. Freedom blaze bright like a flaming spark. Now me bring you back from where we did start. Anyhow, the tour done. Don't they did glad to come out, come see this. And not bother go away with my tip.
Yes, boy. Thank you for that journey. Riela Bengushe, contestant number 12, right through Kingston and St. Andrew. That was talent number 11. All right, now we are prepared to hear from contestant number 7, talent number 12. That's Janelle Jones with a DJ piece entitled Start a Little Business. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Janelle Jones, contestant number 7.
Reggae Sumfest, are you ready to be entertained? This young lady is performing at Reggae Sumfest for the very first time. Put your hands together and welcome to the stage, Plummy! Young girl, me say start a little business, throw your little partner. Strengthen yourself, me know you're not a father. Start a little business, throw your little partner. Strengthen yourself, me know you're not a father. You not have big degree, but you have natural ability. Tight with your stress and get creativity. Local government to a sustainability. Our trust a free program for mobility. Work by your vision and sort out your business plan. No worry about the capital. Take credit union, take birth control and stay far from man. Talk for bad mind friends, them will sabotage your plans. Oh, fire, so me say start a little business. Show your little partner. Strengthen yourself. Me know you're not a father. Start a little business. Show your little partner. Strengthen yourself. Me know you're not a father. Hey, we never drink cut off in the best place for trade. Plus crime rate gone down. More millions to be made. Need a visa, you know, internationally paid. CSME unleash foreign exchange, leverage the entertainment hub. Tourists can all have vibe like Upper Dub Club. B2 liquor, wine and rubber dub. When stage show like a hotel have hot tub. City life sweet for make money and have fun. City life sweet for make money and have fun. Reach Vision 2030, get your money up. Start box and kick, get your money up. Win a road like Shelly, get your money up. Reach SDG 1, get your money up. Start a little business, throw your little partner. Strengthen yourself, me know you're not a father. Start a little business, throw your little partner. Strengthen yourself, me know you're not a father. Reggae Sumfest, I love you!
Hey, start a little business, a little partner. No, you're not a father. Start a little business. Hey, yeah.
Oh, boy.
How you
Yes,
feeling?
yes.
Yeah, man. She just
How you
shell
feeling
the
over
place.
here?
So
Yeah,
we
man.
just saw 12 very talented ladies. And in addition to vying for the crown, they're vying for the prize, Best Talent.
They are indeed. They are indeed.
Who do you think won or is winning Best Talent? I think
Flo,
I'm
me?
hearing.
Who?
I think I'm hearing
I agree, I
contestant
agree.
number 1.
Contestant number 2. 3.
I think it's 4, you know.
Or a 5.
It could be 6.
7. 8.
Contestant number 9.
10. Contestant number 10. Contestant 11.
And contestant number 12. Look here, me hear a whole heap of noise for everybody.
I tell you.
I can't tell from the noise who the winner will be. It just goes to show that the ladies, really, really talented.
Indeed
Round
they
of
are.
applause for
Indeed
every
they are.
single contestant here this evening.
Yes, you know, my granny used to say back in the day when, you know, you watch the pageants and you see competition going on, when everything is right and the competition just what? Competition stiff.
It's very stiff, it's very tight.
Stiff.
But we're going to take a little break from the competition to invite a very talented set of performers on stage now. Are a very talented dance theater company. And if you've ever seen them, you know that you will be thoroughly entertained. Please welcome to the stage, Dance Theater Zymaka. And of course, this company is so ably led by the great Barbara McDaniel.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Zaimaka. Of course, we must also mention that Barbara McDaniel choreographed the opening piece earlier this evening.
And that is why it looks like such quality work. I tell her she don't play at all. I saw her in rehearsals today with the ladies. And just as she is in her dance theater Zaimaka rehearsals, she's just as strict and detail-oriented. I heard her telling the ladies, no, that not look good. Let's do it again, because she wants excellence. Round of applause again for Dance Theater Zaimaka. We want to make special mention of our specially invited guests this evening. Of course, His Worship the Mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew, Councillor Andrew Swaby, JP, and patron of this Festival Queens competition this evening.
Other councillors and staff from the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. Mr.
George Legister, the JCDC Board Commissioner.
Of course, Dennis Archer, JCDC Board of Commissioner.
We have other members here from the Miss Jamaica Festival Queen Committee.
Mrs. Marjorie Leda Curtin, Director, Community Cultural Development Services, JCDC.
Members of the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Development Committee.
Danger Harrison, Miss Kingston and St. Andrew 2024.
We also have Lori K. Miles. She's the second runner-up in the 2024 Miss Kingston and St. Andrew Festival Queen Competition.
Miss Janelle Powell, 2023 Miss Kingston and St. Andrew Festival Queen.
We have Miss Grace Ann Scarlett Duncan, 1996 Miss Jamaica Festival Queen and Miss Kingston and St. Andrew Festival Queen.
We also have Urka Dixon, first runner-up, 2023 Miss Kingston and St. Andrew Festival Queen.
We have Tariq Barrett, 2024 Mr. World Jamaica.
Mrs. Jamaica Universe contestants for 2025.
Where are they? Where are they? In the front here.
Yes.
Giving the queenly wave.
Mrs. Jamaica Universe. That's the first. It's the first I'm learning of that.
We also have Miss Janelle Small. She's the Westmoreland Festival Queen for this year.
Already crowned. Miss Denelia Wright, Miss Manchester Festival Queen 2025, recently crowned.
Dr. Dominic Reed, Miss Manchester Festival Queen for 2021.
Mrs. Carleen Kelly Reed, Miss Festival Queen 1991.
Mr. David Reed, he's the Regional Manager of JCDC Eastern.
Miss Paulette Sutherland, Parish Manager, JCDC Kingston and St. Andrew, that's the parish office, and other members of the parish staff.
Round of applause for all our specially invited guests and very important persons who ensured that this event could be possible. This
bit difficult, understand. Your love struck me down lightning, thunder in my soul, baby. My heart beats for you only.
Daniel is a member of the Minds of the Future, Operation Help the People, and the Angels of Love, charity organizations geared towards helping adults and children. She has served as an assistant dance teacher at the YCAT Soul of Dance Company. She serves on the Churches of Christ National Youth Committee, planning and executing the annual youth retreat and other national events. She's a Sunday school teacher at the St. Andrew Church of Christ. She organizes CSEC and PEP Saturday classes for the church's community outreach program in Red Hills Road communities. Daniel Olivia Grant, FMA Custom Brokers.
Just because you know I'll forgive. Hold me until we die. Weather together the storms of life. Won't always be sunshine. Baby, we're flames of imperfection. Oh, oh, oh. Give me your heart and soul. Love me like you've never loved before. Beautiful morning dew.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's contestant number 1, Danielle Grant, Miss FMA Custom Brokers. Of course, as she makes her exit, we invite contestant number 2, Janique Francis, wearing the sash, Miss PTG Electrical and Building Solutions Limited.
My love grows stronger each day. Don't hurt me just because you know I forgive.
Janique is 30 years old and has introduced economics and career opportunities to students. CXC math tutor she is indeed, and she is given free tutoring in economics and statistics at the UWI. She volunteered with the UNESCO Inner City Arts Program and Drink Right Heineken School Tour. She's the founder of IT's Theatre, which uses theater in schools to address critical social issues impacting over 2,000 students. Volunteered and led workshops on basic financial education, including budgeting, saving, and investing, among many other things. Of course, she plays an active role at her church, at PTAs, and in schools. She is partnered with RADA to help farmers access loans and capital. Janique has been a motivational speaker at 5 primary school graduations and volunteers at SOS Children's Village. As a youth advocate for underserved and rural communities, Janique has spoken locally and internationally to highlight marginalized issues.
Let's now welcome contestant number 3, Gabrielle Davis, Miss Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. Gabrielle is 19 years old. A woman who walks in confidence is a woman who does not have to search for opportunities, they find her. That's her philosophy. Confidence then is more than just presence. It's a quiet strength that draws success, respect, and purpose without needing to chase them. She's actively participated in environmental and humanitarian efforts, including beach cleanups, home visits, and assembling care packages for the elderly and vulnerable. Gabrielle Davis, Miss Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation.
Your love struck me down lightning, thunder in my soul, baby. My heart beats for you only. Every word is true. I'm in love with you. Take you as you are, lady. You ain't gotta change for me. Need you from your crown, honey. Right down to the soul of your very.
Gabrielle Davis makes way for contestant number 4, Rashida Murphy, Miss Amber On Time Taxi Services.
Don't hurt me just because you know I'll forgive. Girl, my love grows stronger each day, baby. Don't hurt me just because.
Rashida is 24 years old and is an active member of the Sizzler Youth Foundation and Peace Builders Initiative, supporting youth engagement and positive change in an underserved rather. She's also a member of the Police Youth Club Drama Group, contributing to youth-centered creative expression and crime prevention efforts. Rashida is a cultural ambassador for the Augustown community, serving as social media manager for Augustown Football Club, expertly handling digital content, community outreach, and promotion of local sports talent. She's a team member of the Achieve Success with the OEC School Tour, a youth-focused initiative aimed at inspiring and equipping students to reach their academic and personal goals.
Stronger each day. Don't hurt me just because you know I'll forgive. Still stop it, stop it. Still stop it.
We welcome now contestant number 5, Michaelia Shakespeare, Miss Jamaica Post.
Every time you let me in, girl, I know you've been waiting for a king, girl. Oh, wait no more.
Michaelia is 29 years old. She is the Mentor Relations Officer for Dream Jamaica, a non-profit organization that empowers Jamaican youth through mentorship, academic support, college preparation, career discovery, and community involvement. She has assisted with college prep sessions, personal development workshops, and community engagement initiatives during Dream Jamaica's Youth Development Summer Program. She has served as a president of the Jamaica Corporate Circle, organizing Labor Day initiatives, health fairs, financial literacy sessions, and charitable outreach. As the co-owner of Success Academy, she helps young people transition from school to the workforce by offering career guidance, resume and cover letter support, mock interviews, job readiness training, and scholarship opportunities. She also volunteers as a UNICEF-trained online counselor, dedicating an hour each day to speak with youth facing various challenges. Michaelia Shakespeare.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we now make way for contestant number 6, Charla Williams, wearing the sash Miss Jamaica Private Power Company. Charla Williams is 25 years old and highlights the stories of Jamaicans involved in sports and the impact of sports on the Jamaican society by writing articles that are published in local newspapers. She's currently working on a docu-series highlighting how persons with disabilities overcome the various challenges and stigmas in order to continue the development of our nation. Charla has established a crochet business, continuing and hoping to evolve this skill that has been woven into our traditions. She's an active member of her church, serving in various departments. Charla Williams, contestant number 6, Miss Jamaica Private Power Company.
Soul, baby. My heart beats for you only. Every word is true. I'm in love with you. Take you as you are, lady. You ain't gotta change for me. Need you from your crown, honey. Right down to the sole of your very feet. Girl, my love grows stronger each day, baby, please. Don't hurt me just because you know I forgive. Girl, my love grows strong.
Following Charla is contestant number 7, Janelle Jones, Miss Clear Sound Production Group Limited. Janelle is an active member of the Christ the King Catholic Church and an active member of the Augustown Community Development Council. She founded Plum Academy, which provides services such as tutoring, informal educational consultancy, donations of educational supplies, and annual spelling bee competitions. Throughout the years, with the help of private and government sponsorship, along with a few individual donors, Plum Academy has been able to incentivize participants with cash prizes, book vouchers, electronic devices, educational supplies, medals, and trophies, as well as cultural trips to the Bob Marley Museum and the African Caribbean Institute of Jamaica, Jamaica Memory Bank. Plum Academy is a vehicle for youth development with literacy, development, creativity, and cultural awareness at its core. Janelle Jones, Miss Clear Sound Production Group Limited.
Still stop it, stop it. Still it, stop it, You ain't gotta worry about a thing, girl. Heaven every time you let me in, girl.
We now make way for contestant number 8, Jessica Morgan, wearing the sash Miss Dream Wedding Services. Jessica is 20 years old. That's contestant number 7. We now invite contestant number 8, Jessica Morgan, wearing the sash Miss Dream Wedding Services. Jessica is 20 years old and is the founder of Just Another Miracle, an outreach initiative empowering young girls and women in Franklin Town. Through Jam Care's initiative, she regularly provides care packages to persons in need and distributed emergency supplies during the passage of Hurricane Beryl. She collects and distributes dog food donated by True Pet to feed stray dogs across the Vineyard Town area. As a student, she was senior prefect for the Woolmer's Girls High School, public relations officer, and of course, the Woolmer's Girls Student Council photographer as well. So she has been very active in her high school life. And of course, she has been planning and promoting as the executive assistant on the UWI Guild Community Committee. She has assisted in the coordination and execution of sport initiatives under the Guild's Games Committee. Of course, she also plays on the UE volleyball team, and she's the incoming second director for Lever the Liquor Campaign 2025. She's also the incoming External Affairs Chairperson at the UWI Commuters Committee, Publications Chairperson for FSS External Affairs Committee, and she volunteered with Money Masters planning Christmas retreats, client mingles, and product launch. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 8, Miss Jessica Morgan, wearing the sash Dream Wedding Services.
To the soul of your very feet, girl, my love grows stronger each day, babe.
As she exits, we have entering the stage contestant number 9, Miss Brittany Watts. She is wearing the sash. This is really great yogurt. Brittany is 26 years old and has participated in Labor Day projects through her church and her school. She partnered with Called to Serve JA to raise funds to support exam fees for students in the corporate area who needed assistance. She's helped execute a special events for children through Call to Serve JA, creating memorable and joyful experiences. She volunteers at children's homes, places of safety, the Salvation Army, and the Red Cross Society. She has judged student presentations at the Michael University College. She voluntarily assisted students with preparation for CSEC and CAPE exams and has given time to the development of students on the PATH program. She has coordinated staff engagement events and school activities, including Jamaica Day, Child's Day, and worked on a yearbook magazine, prize giving, and graduation ceremonies. Brittany held leadership positions during high school, supporting faith-based initiatives and student engagement. Brittany Watts, Miss, this is really great yogurt.
Stop it, you ain't gotta worry about a thing, girl. Heaven every time you let me in, girl. I know you've been waiting for a king, girl. Oh, wait no more. Girl, my love grows stronger each day, baby, please.
All right, that was contestant number 9. We now invite contestant number 10, Taylor Woolery Eugene, Miss San Myrna Foundation. Taylor is 30 years old and is pursuing a Bachelor of Laws. She is the founder of She Owns Tomorrow and is a member of the Kiwanis Club of Providence, Montego Bay. She was a national youth parliamentarian for 2023 to 2024 and a member of the National Youth Council St. James. And that is indeed the steering committee as vice chair in 2024. She was the Youth Education Association Chief of Public Relations in 2024 to 2025 and is the co-founder for Top Melbourne Youth Club in 2011 to 2013. That's contestant number 10, Taylor Woolery Eugene, Miss St. Myrna Foundation.
lightning, thunder in my soul, baby. My heart beats for you only. Every word is true. I'm in love with you. Take you as you
Round of applause for Taylor Woolery Eugene.
You ain't got a chance.
As we welcome contestant number 11, Brittany Clark, Ms. Credit Unions of Jamaica.
Stronger each day, baby.
Brittany is 27 years old. She serves as a leadership and development coach for budget training in Miami and has been an active member of the Governor General's I Believe initiative. She was appointed a youth ambassador in recognition for her leadership and service, as well as involvement with youth organizations such as Respect Jamaica, Positive Organization, and I Aspire Jamaica. Brittany was honored with the Prime Minister's National Youth Award for Excellence in Journalism for her contributions as an online reporter, as well as a producer at Nationwide News Network. She is Director of Public Relations and Communications at the Greater Change Foundation. She's the Director of Stakeholder Engagement at the Youth Education Association and Candidate Selection Specialist at Lenica Talent Acquisition. Brittany is a co-host of Kingston Night Market, co-founder of the AZ Preston Hall Alumni Association at UWI, and past director of events at Dress for Success Jamaica. Brittany Clark, Miss Credit Unions of Jamaica.
Stop it. Stop it. You ain't gotta worry about a thing, girl. Heaven every time you let me in, girl.
All right, that was contestant number 11, Brittany Clark. We now invite contestant number 12, Riella Bengushe, Miss Confidence.
Each day, baby, please don't hurt me.
Riella is 25 years old and mentors youth in media and production and supports her church's youth group, as well as assisting the information and communications team. She provides input on graphics, PowerPoint presentations, and troubleshoot audio, visual, and lighting concerns. She spends time offering guidance and support to youth and participates and assists in organizing church concerts and services and community cultural events. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 12, Riella Bengushe.
Just because you know I forgive, girl, my love grows stronger each day, baby. Please don't hurt me just because you know I forgive.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen the ladies glide across this stage in their gowns. Have you identified your queen? Have you identified your queen? All right, we have more to come, and we're going to see them collectively in no particular order, as they re-enter stage for us to take a good look at them before they're serenaded by Mr. Ramon Johnston. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite the contestants to re-enter stage collectively.
We invite contestants number 1 and 12, Daniel Grant and Riala Bengushe.
Every word is true, I'm in love with you. Take you as you are, lady. You ain't gotta change for me. Need you from your crown, honey, right down to the sole of your very feet. Girl, my love grows stronger each day, baby, please.
The ladies continue to make their way onto the stage. Contestants number 2 and 11.
That's Janique Francis and Brittany Clark.
Don't hurt me just because you know I forgive. Hold me until we die, weather together the storms of life. It won't always be sunshine, baby, we're flames of imperfection.
We continue to applaud contestant number 3 and contestant number 10.
That's Gabrielle Davis and Taylor Woolery Eugene.
I'll be your shoulder to cry on to. Yeah. Girl, my love grows stronger each day, baby, please. Don't hurt me just because you know I.
Coming right behind them are contestants number 4 and 9. Rashida Murphy and Brittany Watts.
Still stop it, stop it. Still it, stop it.
We now invite contestants number 5 and 8. That's Michaela Shakespeare and Jessica Morgan.
I know you've been waiting for a king, girl. Oh, wait no more. Girl, my love grows stronger each day, baby, please. Don't hurt me just because you know I forgive.
And to round out our list of the fabulous 12, contestant number 6 and contestant number 7, Charlotte Williams and Janelle Jones. Let's hear a very huge applause for all our 12 contestants vying for the crown.
Of course, all the ladies are looking so beautiful in their gowns, representing their sponsors. At this time, we welcome Mr. Ramon Johnston. He was placed 5th. Johnston. He was placed 5th in the 2022 Digital Rising Star competition to serenade the 12 Please, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Of course, he'll be assisted by Sherian Wellington as he hands the roses to the queen, to the ladies.
I found love in you, and I've learned to love me too. Never have I felt that I could be all that you see. It's like your hearts have intertwined into the perfect harmony. This is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. This is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. I found love in you. And no other love will do. Yeah. Every moment that you smile takes all the pain away. Forever and a while, in my heart is where you stay. This is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. This is why I love you. Ah, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything that I hope for, and you're everything that I need. You are so beautiful. This is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. This is why I love you. Ah, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. The ladies.
Let's give it up once more for Ramon Johnston and for all our 12 ladies. I wonder who will win the coveted prize for Walk and Pause. Who? The ladies are looking so lovely. I agree with our singer here. that they're looking so beautiful. Just so you know, the evening wear segment was choreographed by my co-host, Mrs. Crystal Daly Thompson. And we get ready for another exciting segment of this evening's event. We want to big up all the trainers this evening. Our talent coach, Mr. Kenny Salmon. Yeah, man, stalwart in the JCDC for years and in creative arts in Jamaica. We want to big up our current affairs speech and diction coach, Dr. Carol Blanchard. We also want to make special mention of our makeup and etiquette coach, Miss Janet Dixon. We also have on the team Mr. Rayon Whittingham. He's in charge of cultural affairs. And of course, we mentioned Crystal Daly Thompson, training the girls in walk and poise, and the big bad Miss Barbara McDaniel doing the opening presentation there. Artistic director of Dance Theatre, Zai Maka. Are you ready for some prizes? Yes, man. I'm not sure if you're not ready to hear the prizes. Are you ready for some prizes? Yeah, man. That is why we are here, and we want to see who will walk away with the coveted title of Miss Kingston and St. Andrew Festival Queen 2025. But before we get there, we have some sectional prizes.
I realize that you're just so excited to know
I am.
who has been given
I'm very
the
excited.
prize for most poise. I am too. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. But just before we get there, we'd like to acknowledge the national sponsors or parish sponsors and also the sponsors for the competition. Of course, the ladies are wearing their respective sashes, but let us start first with our national sponsors. Chase Fund.
The Airport Authority of Jamaica.
PICA.
Heart NSTA Trust.
The National Housing Trust.
Excelsior.
Jurgens.
Is this Biore?
Biore.
And Mega Marketing. Those are our national sponsors. Round of applause for them. And we also acknowledge our parish sponsors.
Who is actually our major sponsor. That's Clear Sound Production Services Group.
We have the Kingston and St. Andrew Corporation.
Jamaica Post.
Duns.
The Bob and Rita Marley Foundations.
JMB.
That's Jamaica Private Power Company.
This is really great yogurt.
Confidence.
The Credit Unions of Jamaica.
Geoland Limited.
Dream Wedding Services Packaging.
Party Time Services.
San Myrna Foundation.
Intelligent Multimedia Limited.
Nestle.
Honey Bun.
FMA Custom Brokers.
PTG Electrical and Building Solutions.
The Ladies Restaurant and Catering Services.
Harbor Wines and Spirits.
Dream Wedding Services and Boutique.
Cows.
Dobby's Fried Chicken.
And of course, Nuvo Media.
We also have Promo Prints.
Digicel Foundation.
We have Benjamin's Cosmetics.
Amber Time On Time.
Jams Jamaica Music Society.
M-Pixel.
Face Forward Cosmetics.
JCAP.
Paradise Catering and Decor.
Jamagic.
Anya Gludon.
That's Neek Beauty.
Digital Video Concept.
Beauty Plus Academy and Supplies.
Ballistic Security and Consultant Limited. And Crystal Daly Thompson. Round of applause for all our parish sponsors. We are ready now for our sectional awards.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the sectional prizes. The results are in for this segment. I wonder who will be given the title of Most Poised, Best Talent, Most Involved in Community, Most Culturally Aware, These are the categories, and the results are in.
We start with Miss Congenial. This sectional prize is voted for amongst the contestants. They have been together as sisters for the last 3 months. They have selected the person who they think is the friendliest and helpful, most helpful amongst each other. The contestant will receive $20,000 courtesy of PTG Electrical and Building Solutions. They'll also receive a trophy courtesy of the National Housing Trust. That trophy will be presented by Mr. David Reed. So we invite Mr. David Reed to come forward with that trophy. We also invite Mr. Warren Taylor. He's the Managing Director of PTG Electrical and Building Solutions to present the $20,000 cash prize. Who do you think most congenial is? I'm not sure you'll be able to tell unless your friend is telling you what's happening on the scene in rehearsals, who they think is the sweetest person among the contestants. And I'm hearing Brittany Clark. That's the only name? I'm hearing Yashika, but there's no Yashika in the competition. What's that name? Rashida. Okay, all right. Well, let's see. The award for most congenial goes to... We get drum roll? Yes? No? Pat Coffer. Yes, I love it, I love it, I love it. And the award goes to... Brittany Clark. She is contestant number 11, Miss Credit Unions of Jamaica, Miss Congenial. She's helpful. She's friendly.
Of course, being presented with the trophy, courtesy of the National Housing Trust by Regional Manager Mr. David Reed.
All right, stay on stage, Miss Clark, as we invite Mr. Warren Taylor to come forward to present the cash prize to Miss Clark for being the most congenial.
Don't hurt me just because you know I forgive. Girl, my love grows stronger each day, babe.
Thank you and congratulations.
Don't hurt me just because.
The next sectional prize is the most popular on social media. And that's the person that you all voted for, the person with the most votes, the most likes on social media. I'm hearing Brittany Clark again. Who is the most popular on social media?
Give me your heart and soul, love me like you've never.
Of course, for this sectional prize, the winner will receive a cash incentive courtesy of San Myrna Foundation and a trophy courtesy of Excelsior.
We invite the reps from San Myrna Foundation and from Excelsior. So we're asking our commissioner, Mr. Orville Hill, to come on stage to make that presentation. To be followed by the rep from Excelsior. The most popular on social media is contestant number 2, Janique Francis, Miss PTG Electrical and Building Solutions. She's walking onto the stage to be congratulated by our JCDC Commissioner, Mr. Orville Hill.
I know you've been waiting for a king, girl. Oh, wait no more. Girl, my love grows stronger each day, baby.
All right, of course, the trophy is being presented by Mrs. White Barth, representative of Excelsior.
Girl, my love grows stronger each day, baby, please. Don't hurt me just because you know I
The next sectional prize is the one for the best performance. Who had the best performance tonight? Trust me, that one they're very tight. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have seen the display of talents on stage earlier. All lovely, entertaining items with deep-rooted messages. The winner will receive $20,000 courtesy of the Jamaica Private Power Company, sorry. And there's also a trophy courtesy of
Excelsior. Of course, the trophy will be presented by Mrs. White Barth.
And the contestant who walks away with the award for best performance or best talent is contestant number what? I think I'm hearing the number, and I think I hear it. It's contestant number 7, Janelle Jones, Ms. Clear Sound Production Group Limited.
Your love struck me down lightning, thunder in my soul, baby.
I wonder if you remembered what that piece was about.
Started the business.
Yeah. Start a little business. Even though you don't have no part, something like that. Congratulations. Very well deserved. Janelle Jones.
Of course, the cash prize is being presented by Rochelle Muir for Corporate Social Responsibility. Of course, she's the officer for the Jamaica Private Power Company.
Just because you know I forgive. Girl, my love.
All right, so we've gone through 3 prizes so far. We have another one coming up. There's celebration backstage as well. I can't believe it. Most poised. We just saw the ladies in evening wear, and that segment determined who walks away with the prize for most poised. This is awarded to the contestant who exudes the most confidence, charm, and grace. The contestant will receive $20,000 courtesy of Mrs. Crystal Daly Thompson. You're rich. And a trophy courtesy of the Our Heart NSTA Trust. Also, an award courtesy of the JCDC called the Patricia Reed Award. Most poised. We have the trophy to be presented by the rep from the Heart Trust, Miss Dainty Ann Thomas Green. She's the CTI officer of the St. Andrew Parish office, looking very poised herself. And the award for most poised goes to contestant number 11. Brittany Clark. She wears the sash of Miss Credit Unions of Jamaica. Look at that poise. Look at confidence. Look at charm. Look at grace. Miss Brittany Clark, the winner of Most Poised. Another very elegant lady there, handing over the cash prize to our Most Poised contestant. Mr. David Reed returns. Never mind. We move on to the next sectional prize. This one is called the prize. So yes, we do invite Mr. David Reed to return to the stage to hand over the Patricia Reed Award in honor of the great Auntie Pat, an icon in all that's cultural in Jamaica.
Just because you know I forgive.
Now Brittany makes way for the winner of the next sectional prize for most involved in a community.
This award was decided at the pre-judging and is for the contestant who is most active through volunteerism in her community. The contestant will receive a cash incentive courtesy of Credit Unions of Jamaica and a trophy courtesy of PICA. To present the cash award, courtesy of Credit Unions of Jamaica, we will have a representative from PICA, and of course, we will also have the representative to present the trophy from PICA. At this time, we will invite Mr. Dennis Archer, Commissioner of the JCDC.
Struck me down lightning, thunder in my soul, baby. My heart beats for you only.
All right, so that's correct. All right, so we'll have the trophy presented by Miss Connor McKenzie, Director of Business Development and Communications, PICA.
Need you from your crown, honey, right down to the soul of your very.
The award for most involved in her community goes to the contestant who wears the sash, Ms. Credit Unions of Jamaica, contestant number 11, again, Brittany Clark.
Each day, baby, please don't hurt me just because you know I forgive. Hold me until we die.
And as we've said, that this was indeed judged during pre-judging.
Won't always be sunshine, baby, we're flames of imperfection. Oh, oh, oh. Give me your heart.
Some of the points have been awarded before this evening even began. So as much as you may see somebody doing so well on stage tonight, it all adds up from pre-judging and of course from the coronation show here tonight.
All right. We now have Mr. Dennis Archer, Commissioner, presenting the cash award.
Just because you know I forgive. My love grows stronger each day. Please don't hurt me just because.
All right. The sectional prizes continue. We now Now at the sectional prize for most culturally aware. This award was also decided in prejudging for the contestants. And of course, the award is given to the contestant who is most knowledgeable with the culture of our land and who is up to date with current affairs and issues affecting women, both locally and internationally. The contestant will receive $20,000 in cash from FMA Custom Brokers and a trophy courtesy of Airports Authority of Jamaica.
We invite the director here at JCDC, Mrs. Marjorie Layden-Curtin, to present the award for most culturally aware. This is another prejudging category. All right, so we are getting ready to find out who the most culturally aware contestant is. Who? All right, we're hearing some names here, and I wonder if it will be one of those names we are hearing. We're waiting to have that trophy on stage with Mrs. Curtin so that we can let everybody know who the most culturally aware person is.
All right, here is Miss Curtin with the trophy.
And the award for most culturally aware is Brittany Clark.
Struck me down lightning, thunder in my soul, baby. My heart beats for you only. Every word is true. I'm in love with you. Take you as you are, lady.
All right, the cash award being presented by Mr. Dermot Morris from FMA Custom Brokers.
Right down to the sole of your very feet. Girl, my love grows stronger each day, babe.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, most culturally aware.
Just because
we want to thank our sponsors. Of course, again, we could not have done this without you. We want to acknowledge all our sponsors. Jamaica Post.
Don't hurt me.
Of course, Clear Sound Production.
The Bob Marley Foundation.
This is really great yogurt.
Confidence.
Intelligent Multimedia Limited.
Cal's.
Honeybun.
M-Pixel.
And the list goes on and on and on.
PTG Electrical and Building Solutions Limited.
JMB.
You said Honeybun?
I did.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the wire. We have arrived at the section where we announce our top 5 in the competition. And in no particular order, Brittany Watts, contestant number 9.
That's our first contestant making it to the top 5. She could be your Kingston and St. Andrew queen. The next contestant, I was hearing this name throughout the night in the audience. She has made it to the top 5. She is contestant number 4, Rashida Murphy.
Couple speech of Martin Luther chat. Dennis Brown, Bob Marley, and some super cats. Yo, it seems like she live upside the Duke shop. Cause she don't have
Rashida Murphy makes her way to the stage. She is in complete awe of her accomplishment this evening. She has worked hard and she has made it to the top 5.
Our next contestant in the top 5 segment is Brittany Clark.
And she get her belly full and no pot scrapings. And the closer we become, the more she gravitating. Until we buckle down and there is no escaping. Now we typically become an everyday thing. Regularly, physically communicating. Sexually, scientifically penetrating. Until she starts spiritually resonating. As a man, she real and says she are no plating. She is the only queen the king is designated.
And Brittany Clark makes way for the next contestant in the top 5. This is contestant number 2, Janique Francis. We've announced 4 names so far. We have 1 more spot remaining. Janique is making her way on stage in the top 5 as we welcome the final contestant of the Kingston and St. Andrew Festival Queen Competition 2025, making it to the top 5. She is contestant number 1, Danielle Grant. Let's hear it for your top 5. Judging by the applause, it means that we made no mistakes in awarding these ladies the spots in the top 5.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived at a section that we've all been waiting for. We are going to ask that you be as quiet as possible for this segment, as the 5 ladies you're seeing here on stage will be asked to select an envelope with the question. She will be given a chance to read it before handing it back to my co-host. And of course, he'll be reading it aloud for the contestant to answer. You've got to be very quiet, you promise? All right. We need the judges to hear the responses, and so that is the reason we're asking you to do so. We have Mr. Tariq Barrett here, Mr. World Jamaica 2024, who is assisting us with this segment.
All right. Congratulations on making it to the top 5. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, you may select your question. Remember, silence. I know you want to support, but give our contestants a chance to really read the question and think about their responses. All right, so her question reads, is the growth in construction and development a risk and detrimental to our national environment and natural heritage?
Thank you very much for that question. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, judges. Is the growth in construction a risk? While construction is good to have, and we really do need more buildings and homes, for example, in our society, yes, it can pose a risk to the environment. However, if this is done properly and we take note of our cultural heritage sites and we do not destroy our cultural heritage sites, then it will not pose such a great risk to society. What we need to do is to ensure that our cultural heritage sites are maintained and preserved, and any building and or development that's happening within our parishes and our island is done up to code, protecting what is really, truly Jamaican. Thank you.
And thank you. Yes, you may applaud after our contestant has responded. Congratulations on making it to top 5.
Thank you very much.
All right, you may go ahead and select your question. It says here, imagine you are representing Jamaica at the United Nations. You have 1 minute to teach the world what it truly means to be Jamaican. What would you say?
Being Jamaican means being fearless, being strong, because we have adapted that attitude from our forefathers, the slaves who have fought for freedom. So we stand today as a people who are strong. I would also tell them that being Jamaican means that you shine bright as our national flag with the black, green, and gold colors, and the gold represents our people in the sunshine and the warmth we carry. Being Jamaican means you're different in your own unique way. Jamaica has contributed so much to the global stage in music, in food, in dance, in our art forms. Being Jamaican means that you are a star. And so I would tell the world that being Jamaican to me is being resilient, strong, being one of a kind, and being the utmost best.
Thank you. Hearing the pot cover there for our contestant. We move on to our next finalist. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You may go ahead and select your question. Her question reads, as a woman leader in Jamaica, how would you use your voice to influence, to uplift our young men while still empowering women?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for that question. Now, as an advocate, it is a part of me to advocate for different rights, representation, and different causes. Now, I believe that we are in a society where we see where there is a bit of segregation or a bit of under appreciation or under acknowledgement rather of the services and support rather given to our young men in society. I believe that we are too often focused on punishment, but we tend to neglect the fact that these young men sometimes grow up in communities where guidance is scarce and conflict is the norm. So I believe that we should do more empowerment sessions and opportunities within the communities where we have the young men be exposed to psychosocial support, employment opportunities, training opportunities, as well as conflict resolution opportunities, so that we can build holistic men who can contribute to society in a positive way, and then we can have young women be a part of this initiative so that we have a united cause for the betterment of Jamaica. I believe that there is nothing wrong with Jamaica that cannot be fixed with what is right with Jamaica, and it starts with one voice, and that would be mine. Thank you.
Thank you. As we make our way over to the fourth contestant in the top 5. Congratulations on making it this far.
Thank you.
Go ahead and select your envelope. What are your views on Jamaica utilizing AI tools in the justice system?
Thank you for that question. The world is moving towards artificial intelligence, AI. And I believe that Jamaica should use AI in the justice system, as this will help to give more accuracy to our justice system. I believe if the world is going towards a digital system that makes life easier, then we should adopt it. I believe that the crime rate going down 50% is owed to the JCF utilizing social media, artificial intelligence, and adapting to the digital nation. One thing that I must commend the JCF on is their positive use of social media, which has been very beneficial to help Jamaicans understanding their role and helping Jamaica being a part of the justice system. In addition to this, I believe that the powerful use of AI in our Jamaica Eye system, which has been helpful in catching criminals, to send a negative message to criminals that if you do something wrong, the probability of getting caught is very high, so you're less likely to do it. I believe Jamaica has started to adapt this new digital era, and they should continue, as it will continue to improve our justice system. Thank you.
Thank you. We've heard from 4 ladies so far. We're about to hear from the 5th. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You may go ahead and choose your question. How would you advise the Minister of Education to combat the recent challenges with literacy among students at the secondary school level?
Thank you for that question. Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to first start off congratulating the Ministry of Education and its leader, because in September 2025, they will be rolling out a Jamaica Learning Assistant. That is the AI tool that will be given to all children, all school children, to help them to have a unique approach in learning. So any deficiencies they will have while they're studying in school, the AI tool will use and assess them, and then use what they've assessed to create courses tailored to their needs. So I will also, 1, congratulate her, push that agenda, and 2, always assess the children and always create structured programs and also incorporate the parents, and also we would educate the parents, the aunties, everyone, because a well-literate society is a well-educated Jamaica, and this will contribute to our national development. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you, Miss Jamaica World. Did I get it right? 2024, Tariq Barrett. Round of applause for our top 5 finalists. Jesus, must stress out.
Yes, you more nervous than them.
I was so nervous.
All right, we now ask the ladies to make their way backstage as we await the final decision of the judges. Thank you so much, ladies. Please put your hands together for our top 5 contestants. Have you seen your queen, everyone? Look at them go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now up for a bit of entertainment. Of course, we invite Mr. Ramon Johnston. Please put your hands together for him as he serenades us. And in just a few moments, we will know who will be crowned Miss Kingston and St. Andrew. Again, I'm going to ask you one more time. Have you seen your queen? All right, we'll soon come back. We'll find out in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mr. Ramon Johnston.
Let's stay together. I know you know this song. Let's sing. And I'm so in love with you. Let me hear everybody. Let's go. That's right. Yeah, it's all right with me. 'Cause you make me feel so brand new. Yeah, and I wanna spend my life with you. Let me say since, baby, since we've been together, oh, I'm loving you forever is all I need. Let me be the one you come running to, and I'll never be so untrue. Yeah, yeah. So baby, let's together, loving you weather, oh weather. Everybody sing. When time for happy side. Oh let's, oh, whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. Why somebody? Why do people break up and turn around and make love? I just can't see. You wouldn't do that to me. Let me tell you, and I wouldn't do that to you. Hey, hey, hey. So baby, let's stay together. Loving you weather, oh weather. When times are good or bad, happy or sad.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Ramon Johnston, of course, entertaining us with his sweet melodies. All right, we are down to the hour. But until then, until we know who will be crowned Miss Kingston and St. Andrew, we will have the final walk by Miss Kingston and St. Andrew 2024. That's Miss Daindra Harrison. Of course, she was crowned a year ago as Miss KSA, and as she prepares to bid us farewell and do her final walk, we are invited to turn our eyes on the screen provided by our major sponsor, Clear Sound Production Group Limited, to watch a video presentation of Daindra Harrison, Miss Kingston and St. Andrew 2024.
Of course, she had a very successful year as Queen of Kingston and St. Andrew.
I was 7 years old when I walked into the living room and saw my mother watching the JCDC Festival Queen competition. I distinctly remember looking up at the beautiful, poised, and culturally aware women on the screen. In that moment, something ignited within me, a fire. I yearned for the day when I too could represent my parish and country as a cultural ambassador. When I entered this competition, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. However, it turned out to be exactly what I needed. It taught me discipline, resilience, and tenacity. After being crowned Miss Kingston and St. Andrew, I moved full steam ahead with my project Impact, Ideal Movement in Performing Arts for Change. I launched a school tour visiting multiple institutions where I led motivational sessions and creative arts workshops. I collaborated with the Half a Tree Teen Hub to engage youth through mentorship and skill building. I produced a short film, hosted a laptop giveaway for a passionate high school drama student, and partnered with several organizations to distribute care packages to those in need. My reign allowed me to connect deeply with people from all walks of life, and I cherished every moment of it. To the incoming queen, go forth and represent the twin parishes proudly, boldly, but in the midst of it all, please don't forget to enjoy the journey. Finally, to Daniel, Kelsey, Stefan, Rory, Jerome, Fabian, Mommy, and everyone who supported me throughout this journey, I am grateful and humbled. And to my younger self, the 7-year-old Daindra who dared to dream, you made that dream come true. As I close this chapter, I do so with a heart. You made that dream come true. As I close this chapter, I do so with a heart. You made that dream come true. As I close this chapter, I do so with a heart. You made that dream come true. As I
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, please give another round of applause for Miss Kingston and St. Andrew 2024, Miss Daindra Harrison. We now invite on stage Mr. David Reed, Regional Manager, JCDC Eastern. Of course, he'll present to our outgoing queen a bouquet.
I know that Daindra is excited to hand over her crown, but she's also feeling a little sad that it all has come to an end. She's worked so hard in the past year, and at the national finals, she was placed in the top 3. And you've seen her on the stage of the Prime Minister Youth Awards for Excellence, receiving an award there for her involvement in new media. And of course, you're seeing her across the length and breadth of Jamaica on social media, hosting events and just giving of herself as a true cultural ambassador. That is what the JCDC does. We unearth and we try to develop cultural awareness, involvement in community, so that Jamaica, through our queens, is a better Jamaica. I agree, yes. I heard that from the audience. Somebody just said, Danger, look good. Indeed, she does. She's looking quite like a queen. We are getting ready to announce for you the top 3 finishers in this year's competition. All right, round of applause for all the ladies this evening. And let's hear it especially for the top 5 finishers.
All right. We are in the meat of the matter at this moment. Are you excited to know who your queen will be this evening? Kingston and St. Andrew. Unomia talk to. Are you ready? No man, you sound tired. Are you ready to know who will be Miss Kingston and St. Andrew? All right, I'm a little bit more convinced.
The results are in. And we have a new queen to take over from Danger Harrison. We will announce first the second runner-up. That means she came 3rd, Wona Bright. She will receive a bouquet courtesy of the new greenhouse, a cash incentive courtesy of the JCDC to be presented by Mr. George Legister, Commissioner at JCDC, a trophy courtesy of, well, to be presented by the JCDC as well, a tablet courtesy of Geoland title to be presented by Miss Winsome Bailey, Branch Manager, a tablet courtesy of the Digicel Foundation, and we also have gift packages courtesy of Mega Marketing Limited, a gift package courtesy of Confidence, and another package courtesy of Cal's Manufacturing. We invite our first runner-up from last year, second runner-up from last year, Miss Jamaica Johnson, to the stage to Lori K. Miles to the stage to present the crown to the second runner-up. Round of applause for a former queen. And ladies and gentlemen, your second runner-up for 2025 is Ms. Rashida Murphy. She's placed third in this year's pageant.
Girl, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Closer than my peeps, you are to me, baby.
I know that she's so excited.
You're my angel, you're my darling angel. Girl, you're my friend when I'm in need, baby.
Life is one big party when you're still young, but who's gonna have your back when it's all done? It's all good when you live up your fun. Can't be a
Of course, the second runner-up for Miss Kingston and St. Andrew Festival Queen 2025 will receive a trophy courtesy of JCDC. $50,000 as a cash incentive courtesy of the JCDC, a $30,000 cash incentive courtesy of Jamaica Mortgage Bank, a tablet courtesy of the Digital Foundation, another tablet courtesy of Geoland Title Limited, a blender courtesy of Dobby's Fried Chicken, a bouquet courtesy of the New Greenhouse, gift basket courtesy of Mega Marketing Limited, another basket courtesy of Confidence, and Cal's Manufacturing.
Here she is, your second runner-up for 2025, Rashida Murphy.
So strong, been together so long, and this could never be wrong. Girl, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Closer than my peeps, you are to me, baby. Shorty, you're my angel, you're my darling.
Tears of joy there from Rashida, as she knows all the work she has put into this competition.
They call it.
And she's fixing her crown. I won't give you the inside scoop of what was happening today, but Rashida, she come out strong and did her thing, and she has placed third overall. Pick up yourself, Rashida. We move on to first runner-up, which means that this contestant is placed second. Yes, I love it. On a pass, Pep. Sorry, come on, entrance. All right, the first runner-up receives a bouquet, courtesy of the New Greenhouse, trophy, courtesy of This Is Really Great Yogurt, cash incentive, courtesy of the JCDC, cash incentive, courtesy of the Kingston and the St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, 12,000 BTU air conditioning unit, courtesy of Dunn's Electrical Lighting and Home Decor, tablet, courtesy of Geoland Title Limited, a tablet, courtesy of Digital Foundation, a microwave, courtesy of Dobby's Fried Chicken, gift packages from Mega Marketing Limited, Confidence, and Cal's Manufacturing. And our second place winner for the Kingston and St. Andrew Festival Queen 2025 is... who? Her name is Janique Francis.
So dedicate to all of you them who out there and know to say nice things to them girls. Treat her like diamonds and pearls. Dedicate to all the girls around the world. This is Raymond and Shaggy with a combination with your mix. Flip this one on your musical disc.
Girl, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Closer than my peeps, you are to me, baby. Shorty, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Girl, you're my friend when I'm in need, lady.
Life is one big party.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a bouquet will be presented by Mrs. Marjorie Lady Curtin.
Looking back, shorty always a mention. Say me not giving her much attention. She was there through my incarceration. I wanna show the nation my
All right, we're gonna have a trophy presented, courtesy of This Is Really Great Yogurt, being presented by Miss Dion Henry, brand manager.
Shorty, you're my angel, you're my darling angel.
followed by a cash incentive courtesy of the JCDC to be presented by Mr. Orville Hill, JCDC Board of Commissioners. All right, we have the cash incentive courtesy of the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation to be presented by His Worship the Mayor, Andrew Swaby.
You're my darling angel, closer than my peeps you are to me, baby. Shorty, you're my angel, you're my darling angel.
All right, the second cash award being presented now by Mr. Orville Hill, JCDC Board Commissioner.
You must be sent from up above,
and you appear to me so tender, say girl I surrender.
Thanks for giving me your love.
Girl, in spite of my behavior, you are my savior.
You must be sent from up above,
and you appear to me so tender, well girl I surrender.
So thanks for giving
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
All of this one big party when you're still young, and who's gonna have
And now,
a tablet will be presented courtesy of Geoland Title Limited to be presented by Miss Winsome Bailey, Branch Manager for the Western Branch. And of course, her bouquet being presented by Mrs. Marjorie Layden Curtin.
it is time to crown Miss Kingston and St. Andrew 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the winner of Miss Kingston and St. Andrew 2025 is none other than Miss Brittany Clark.
Contestant number 11, Miss Brittany Clark, is Miss Kingston and St. Andrew 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, they have worked hard, and this is the result this evening. Miss Brittany Clark, Miss Kingston and St. Andrew.
Danger Harrison there, handing over the sash to your new queen, Brittany Clark. It therefore means that you will be seeing her later this summer at the national finals, representing the beautiful parishes of Kingston and St. Andrew.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, of course, we have a cash incentive courtesy of the JCDC valued at $100,000 to be presented by Mr. Dennis Archer, Board Commissioner of the JCDC.
Even bad days she finds a will to take good care of me, and she loyal, royal to the end of the world she'll go. I'm so shook, I'm hooked, and she don't.
We now invite Mayor Councillor Andrew Swaby, JP, the Mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew, to present the Mayor's Trophy and $50,000 cash incentive, courtesy of the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. ladies and gentlemen, there are more cash prizes and presentations to be made. Of course,
there's a cash prize of $50,000, courtesy of the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. There's also one of $100,000, courtesy of the JCDC.
And a cash prize of $100,000 towards the community project.
And that's courtesy of the Bob Marley Group of Companies.
We now invite the representative from Dunn's Electrical to present the Queen with her prize, which will be a queen-size bed, courtesy of Dunn's Electrical Lighting and Home Decor, to be presented by Miss Jackie Carter. Of course, to cool her down as she relaxes in this queen-size bed is an AC unit, courtesy of Dunn's Electrical Lighting, Home and